Bitcoin is about to move here again to the upside, but the question is this a lasting move, or will it be just another fake out, as we have seen it now so many times for the Bitcoin price here, or will we be heading then definitely into lower levels here once again? That is something that I want to talk about today. So if you think that is interesting, then don't forget, smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so that you will never miss out on these important updates. So, and I have of course prepared a lot of interesting content that we have definitely to talk about, so also stick around until the end of this video. So now let's directly dive into it. So here on the 4-hourly chart, we can see that Bitcoin had attempted 4 days ago a break of this red resistance area, but was not able to stay within it. So, and created then here this potential cup and handle pattern, with the handle being something like this. So, and here we still wait for a break to the upside. It's not the nicest cup and handle out there. So, but if we would break it to the upside, then we can measure it like this, and this to the handle. So that would put Bitcoin to over $20,000 here. Once again, $20,250 approximately, if we can manage to break out of this handle to the upside. So, but what we can also see here, interestingly right now, is that Bitcoin gets again rejected from this resistance area, break into this resistance area and turn this into support. But for now, we're again slightly trading under this zone. So, and that is obviously not good. Also, when we are looking at the stochastic RSI is pointing to the downside, so which could mean that we are in here for a little bit more downwards movement. But I believe that we would bounce around the key support area of $19,200 more or less, because this level has now held so many times support. So over here in this area with that small fake out to the downside, then all the way back here, also there it was a key support area. So that should be the area that we could look at for potentially open a long position. If we are dropping back to this, that will be a good point of entry in my opinion, but only if we break here out of this handle to the downside, then I would place some buy orders all the way down there. So when we are then going to the daily chart, there things looking for the higher time frames a little bit more bullish, because we have breaking above this downward sloping resistance line that we had here. So, and this is acting right now already as support, as we can see here in these 3 candles. So we had here this red hammer candle here. So, and then the next followed candle bounced off of that downward sloping resistance line, so which is now support, and then started to slowly grind its way into higher prices here for Bitcoin. So, and if we continue this trend, which we should, then we might be close to the bottom when the or the bottom is already in, with still the low that we created here at $17,600 approximately. When we're looking on the EMA ribbons, so we can also see that Bitcoin is trying to break into the EMA ribbons or stay within the ribbons. So, and when we are breaking above the middle of the ribbon, then we can 100% confirm that Bitcoin is trying to get here back into in sustained uptrend. So, but only if we can manage to stay above the middle of the ribbon, because then the price will jump above the ribbon and continuously trade here into higher levels. So, and that will of course then lead to that the ribbon will be actually flipping. So, but this could be still around early November, mid-November before this is actually happening. And we have to consider also the fact that we have the CPI numbers still coming in. We have a lot of Fed meetings before Thanksgiving. So that can of course still negatively impact the Bitcoin price before we see a flip of this EMA ribbon here. But for now, things starting to look slowly a little bit better. So here also on the weekly chart, we are still having a red candle. So also here we bounced off this falling wedge pattern that we were consolidating in. So this is also now confirmed support. This downward sloping former resistance line is now support. So now we only have to wait for a candle close by the end of the week, hopefully in green and with a retest of the 200 weekly moving average of around $23,600. That would be something that I would anticipate here in the immediate short term, to see Bitcoin jumping all the way up here with a 20% move to test the 200 weekly EMA. I would not expect that we directly break this here to the upside. I think we're gonna retest this, maybe jump over it, come back, and then the second time or the third time we are actually breaking this then convincingly to the upside. So, but for the still ongoing bear market, there's something really nice now on BYBIT. I created a bear market strategy portfolio. So where you can see I have right now Ethereum, Matic, Cake, eGold, Solana and Theta in it. So, and you see over the month this portfolio is up already 5.36%, and on a weekly scale it's up almost 2%. So, and if you also want to take advantage of my bear market strategy portfolio that I have personally invested in here in this bear market, because I think it's a good moment to get positioned for the next bull market with this portfolio, then click this specific link here in the description and in the pinned comment below of this video. And don't forget, you also still get $4,030 if you sign up with my specific link here on BYBIT. So now let's go back to Bitcoin, because also on the monthly chart, Bitcoin is still moving slowly closer to the 100 monthly weekly, the 100 monthly average. But for now, we see that around $18,000 there is right now strong support on the monthly chart. So, and as long as this is holding, I don't believe that we will come down to test the 100 monthly moving average. So of course, if we break $18,000 convincingly, and also with a monthly close we are under it, then we can open crazy short positions here to the downside and close them once we are touching the 100 monthly moving average. This is a tongue breaker for me to say this, because normally I don't do this. So, and now when we go to the lower time frames, then we can also see here that we have some sort of support right now at $19,400, almost $500, where the Bitcoin price is sitting on. We see here some wicks sometimes going beneath it, but overall we are bouncing off this level here just today multiple times. So, but you know the drill, guys, the more often we test a level like this, the more likely it actually is going to break. The same to the upside. So we can actually say that Bitcoin is right now here trading in a range of just $100. So I would not go all the way, potentially I would go all the way up here. So $200 is the range that Bitcoin is right now trapped in, and bouncing up and down in between this. Just 30 minutes ago we saw another retest here on the upper end, which got rejected. Saw another volatile move to the downside, and now we are again back in this specific range. So if you want to trade this, stick to this range. I would long this from where we are right now all the way up here. So, but this is more like a scalp. So, but we can still make money on scalps. So even though if that's not a huge range, let's see. So this is close to 1%, but if you trade this with 33x leverage or 50x leverage, you can still make 33%, 50% in that range, and you can do this multiple times over the day. You know, so if you would have opened here short, you would have closed it down here. That's one trade. You would have opened then another long for all the way up here. You close it, you open a short there. You trade this all the way down, so you have then 5 trades, and then potentially even a 6th trade if you open this now. So you could have made potentially 180 to 300% in a matter of 8 hours. So that is actually good money. So just for the guys out there that want actually trade these kind of ranges. So overall, I'm still cautiously bullish for Bitcoin. I want to see how the day is closing, and also how the week is closing before I jump here to any other conclusions. For now, like I said, cautiously bullish because of the downwards sloping trend line that flipped here into support on the daily. If we can stay above this, I keep the stance, but if we break under this, of course I have to change again my bias here. Yeah, that's actually it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and see you again tomorrow.